But what if your mailbox wasn't just where bills showed up? What if it became part of an actual home business? That's one of the reasons I became interested in the mail order and direct mail business model. There's something different about building a business where physical mail is actually part of the process. And that's exactly what I'm doing with Mailbox Money Blueprint. Mailbox Money Blueprint is a home-based direct mail business opportunity that allows you to use traditional mail to introduce prospects to your business. You can work from home. You can prepare your marketing from home. You can build your prospect base from home. And you can combine old-school direct mail with the technology we have available today. But here's where this gets particularly interesting. When a qualifying prospect joins through your Mailbox Money Blueprint business, your applicable participant payment is made directly to you according to the program structure. We're not taking everybody's participant payments, putting the money into one big company account, and then making you wait for us to disperse commissions later. We don't do that here. Your applicable participant payment comes directly to you. And depending on the payment method being used, that can include receiving a payment through the mail. That's where the idea of checks in the mail starts taking on a completely different meaning. You're not sitting around hoping somebody randomly sends you money. You're operating a business. You're marketing. You're generating prospects. You're introducing people to the opportunity. And when a qualifying prospect decides to participate through you, the applicable participant payment goes directly to you under the program structure. That's the part one really want people to understand. This isn't about waiting for a traditional company payday. It's about building your own home business and generating business activity through your own marketing. Mailbox Money Blueprint has participation levels of $250, $500, $1,000, and $2,000. A prospect can review the business information and decide which participation level they are financially prepared to enter. And when that qualifying participant comes through your business, your applicable payment isn't collected by the administrator and later redistributed to you as a commission. It comes directly to you. Now, there can be separate administrative fees or other requirements under the program structure. So it's important to understand exactly how the enrollment process works. But your applicable participant payment is direct. And I think that's a major difference between this type of business and opportunities where you're constantly checking a company dashboard waiting for your next commission payout. With Mailbox Money Blueprint, you're building your own independent business. And direct mail is only one way you can market it. That's where today's technology completely changes the game. You can use physical mail. You can create YouTube videos. You can build a website. You can publish blog content. You can use email marketing. You can use social media. You can use artificial intelligence to help create and organize your marketing. So when I talk about an old-school mail order business, I'm not talking about pretending the internet doesn't exist. I'm talking about combining the two worlds. Direct mail can reach people offline while your online content can reach people through search engines and digital platforms. Everything can point people toward learning more about your Mailbox Money Blueprint business. And that's what makes the phrase, checks in the mail, interesting to me. The mailbox isn't the business by itself. The marketing system behind it is the business. You still have to find prospects. You still have to market consistently. You still have expenses such as postage, mailing materials, and whatever optional marketing tools you decide to use. and there are no guaranteed income results. Some people may generate participants while others may not. Your results can depend on your marketing, consistency, expenses, effort, decisions, and how effectively you operate your business. But if you're looking for a home business where direct mail still has a place, Mailbox Money Blueprint gives you a way to take that old school concept and combine it with modern marketing. And instead of everything depending on an administrator collecting the money and eventually sending you a commission, the applicable participant payment from your qualifying prospect comes directly to you. So imagine looking at your mailbox differently. Instead of thinking of it as the place where the bills arrive, you're building a business where the mailbox can actually become part of your marketing and payment system. That's what checks in the mail means in this business. Not magic. Not guaranteed money. A home business that you actually have to market and operate. If you've been looking for a mail order or direct mail home business where you can receive applicable participant payments directly, take a closer look at Mailbox Money Blueprint. Learn how the participation levels work. Learn how the direct payment structure works. Learn what you'll actually be doing to market the business. Then decide whether it's something you can see yourself building from home. Because with the right home business, you might start looking forward to checking the mail.
Listen.